Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Call Kadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom. Okay, this is the brother Amon from GMS Charlotte Camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Just to get on, that this fight that we're fighting, man, against the so-called white man who is Esau of the scriptures, man. You know, our fight against him, isn't carnal based, man. We're not going to be able to go up against Esau with his weapon, because we know Esau's blessed with the sword, man. So we can't fight this devil with his own blessing, man. We have to fight him with our blessing, which is the spirit, man. Which is prayer, faith, and ultimately, relying on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to win this fight for us, man. Okay, so with that being said, man, you look at history with our people, man. We've always tried to take matters into our own hand, man. But at the end of the day, that they all came to naught because we didn't have the Lord with us in those movements, man. The Black Panther movement, the Marcus Garvey, Back to Africa movement, the Martin Luther King trying to assimilate ourselves into the society and live in unity with the so-called white men and other heathens, man. All these different things that we tried to do, man, it didn't work, man. Trying to establish our own economy within this system, man. All these things didn't work. Why? Because all that it didn't have the one defining factor in it, and that defining factor is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna get into the scriptures, man. Okay, we'll start here in Acts 5:38. Okay, it says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you cannot overthrow it, lest happily you be found even to fight against the Most High." Right. It says that if these things don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with them, it's gonna come to naught, because the Lord is, like I said earlier, the Lord is the defining factor if everything is gonna go, because look, we're dealing with the Lord's movie, man. Okay, this is the Lord's movie. All we're doing, we're just the cast in the movie, man. We can't take matters into our own hand and try to make something happen, because hey, this is the Lord. This is the Lord's work, man. Man's goings are of the Lord, so there's no such thing as free will. So hey, everything that happens for a reason, man. So whenever we try to come and do these things of our own will, what happened? The Lord always brought it to naught, because that was not in His plan, man. Us coming over here into America was his plan because of our disobedience, man. But like I said, all the movements that we try to do to try to make ourselves better in this place, man, it always failed because the Lord wasn't with that, man. All right, but it says, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel of work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you cannot overthrow it, lest happily you be found even to fight against the Most High. Right. So if the Lord is dealing with it, then it's going to prosper. And what is the thing that's prospering? It's this truth, man. And this truth is based mainly with starting with our apostle elders of Great Millstone and on down, man. Through our elders and apostles, man. This is how this truth is thriving. Why? Because the Lord is dealing with those men and on down, man. Great Millstone is where the truth is, man. That's how the Lord is dealing with Great Millstone, because we're bringing you the truth, with all the opposition that comes against it. What still comes out on top is this truth, man. There's nothing that you can do against the truth before the truth, man. So all the slander, all the BS that comes against it, the truth still remains the same, and it always comes to see that hey, the truth is the truth, man. There's no denying it, okay? So no matter how much Esau tries to come and infiltrate and try to make this men, it always fails, because the Lord always weeds out the ones that are a part of the plan. Okay, if the Lord is dealing with that situation, it's always gonna get weeded out. It's gonna get brought up and weeded out, man, because this is the Lord's movie. Like I'm gonna continue to iterate, man. All right. So this fight that we're fighting, man, is bigger than just carnality, man, because we're dealing with matter of fact, let me continue to let me get this preset real quick. I was sure I can find it. Because in all actuality, man, it's bigger than what you can see with your own eyes, man. Because everything that we're warned against, man, it goes deeper than just the black man versus the so-called black man versus the so-called white man. There's scripture to prove that. This is Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in the high places." Right? Because the so-called white man, he deals with the left hand, man, the left hand side of the Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. He's the wicked man. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shah and deals with the righteous, which is the right hand. The so-called white man is the left hand. Okay, so he through the spiritual demon Satan, man, he's taking orders from him and is given totally, mastered the spiritual wickedness on the left hand side, man. So the things they're dealing with just high level witchcraft, man. As far as putting these wicked vibrations on our people, man. Putting the witchcraft through the media, the witchcraft on our food, everything is defiled, man, and it's got wickedness attached to it because the so-called white man has mastered wickedness to the T now. Okay, so it's a whole other vibration that we're dealing with that we can't see, man. But the Lord has given us the tools to combat that, man. All right, that's why this we have to be spiritual, man, because like I'm saying, man, the things that are the things that we're dealing with, man, is more than meets the eye, so to say, man. Okay, because the so-called white man, he's the master of wickedness, man. All right, but at the end of the day, man, this isn't really our fight to be fighting, man, because the scriptures tell you that vengeance is of the Lord, man. So we can't take matters into our own hand and try to go combat this devil, man. Because hey, if we come at him with our own sword, if we were to go and mount up arms, and go fight this devil head on, man, we would lose every time. Why? Because just like we just read in Acts, man, hey, if the Lord is not with it, then it's gonna fail every time. So the thing that we're supposed to be doing is waiting upon the Lord, man. It's not our time to fight right now, man. The Lord still has prophecies that still have to come to pass, man. Okay, so we can't take matters into our own hands and go fight, man. All right. And speaking on that, the Lord Himself said it, man. Yahweh Shah said it. Okay, this is John 18:36. It says, Yahweh Shah answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight." Okay, that I should not be that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. Right. So he said, if this was my kingdom, then my servants would fight, man. Because he knew back when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago, man, that he had to go and get crucified, man. That's why whenever the Romans came to take him to get crucified, man, you had Peter that wanted to defend the Lord, and he picked the sword up and sliced off one of the soldiers' ear, man. But the Lord, he knew that this wasn't the time to fight the Romans, man. To fight Esau, because that's who the Romans were. So what he do? He picked up that soldier's ear and healed him, man. Healed it, so he put his ear back on his head, man, and told everybody that, hey, man, if this was my kingdom, then my servants will fight, man. But we're still under the rule of the so-called white man. Okay, we was under the rule of them back during the time of the Romans, and we're in the New Age Rome now, so we're still under the so-called white man. Because why? Because the earth was given to the so-called white man to rule for this time right now, which we can get there. Okay. This is Daniel 7:14. Sorry, Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giving it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. Okay, so the Lord, he gave Esau the dominion over the earth for this moment in time right now, man. Okay, showing you that he is the one that ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. Cause he puts up who he wants to put up, and he takes down who he wants to take down, man. Because you have all these other kingdoms that came before Esau, such as the Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Medo-Persians, the Assyrians, you know, all these different nations that ruled at one point. You think they willingly stepped down and let them let the next ruling power come up? No, man. They all had in their mind they was gonna rule forever, man. But what happened? The Lord said, all right, it's time for this kingdom to go down, and this next one is going to come up, man. And we're living into that time right now where we're witnessing the end of Esau's kingdom and the rise of the next, which is the Israelites, man. Okay? You know? As a matter of fact, you know, continue to get the precepts, man, just to prove the points, man. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 6:9. It says, Start 7. It says, Then I answered and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau was the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're witnessing the end of the world, which that word is talking about isn't talking about the earth being blown up, man. No, the end of the world is talking about the end of Esau's rulership, man, and the beginning of Jacob's rulership that's going to follow after that, man. Okay, so with knowing that, what is the proper way of handling this transition of power is by, you know, serving the Lord, waiting on the Lord to do these things, man, because everything goes off of the Lord's time, man. Okay, we're in the Lord's movie, like I said earlier. Okay, so we know what we have to do, and all we have to do is push this word until the Lord deems otherwise, man. Okay, because we're not gonna physically go a war with this devil, man, and take him out of power, man. Because like I said, man, the Lord has him ruling at this time right now, man. He's the one that ruleth in the kingdom of man. So we can't physically take him down, man. You know, because if we was to try to do that, man, we will be going against the Lord, man. And you know that, and you know, rebellion is as the sinner's witchcraft, man. And so, you know, that's equal to death, man. You know, and that's gonna fail. You know, it's gonna fail miserably. Why? Because the Lord's not behind that. Okay, it's going back to that Acts, man. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 3. It says, For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Right? We don't war after the flesh, man. You know, because mounting up and trying to go forcefully take this devil down is going to fall, because Esau is blessed with the sword, man, and Esau was given the dominion over the earth, man. So both of those factors already indicate that Esau is not going to go down without a fight, man. All right, and until the Lord deems the time for Israel to take the kingdom, all right, Esau's not going to get the kingdom up, man. You know, we're going to have to forcibly take the kingdom from Esau, man, but that's going to be on the Lord's time. He has to deem that the correct time, and as of right now, it's still prophecies that have to go, and you know, still, you know, be completed, man. So that's like you read it in 2nd Ezra, man. You know, the parting times that we're seeing, man. Hey, the mark of the beast has to still be 100% mandated, man. Hey, the race war still got to come. The martial law, time of Jacob's trouble still have to come. So it's still prophecies that are, you know, are going, but they haven't been fulfilled yet, man. Okay, so with that being said, we can't war. We don't war after the flesh, man. We don't go and try to take matters into our own hand. We let Yahweh Shem Yahushua dictate how things are being moved, man. It goes on to the next verse. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. Okay, so our weapons of warfare aren't carnal. We don't need guns, man. We don't need no type of artillery. None of the things that Esau was blessed with. We don't need that. Why? Because our greatest weapon we have is the scriptures, man. Okay, we I'm gonna read it again. It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah to the pulling down of strongholds." Okay, we through this word is tearing this kingdom down, man. All right, us coming back to who we are, man. Us regaining our nationality again, learning that we are Hebrew Israelites, man. Being able to speak our original tongue, which is the Lashwan Kodash, man. Calling on Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah's name, man. Our coming back into power is us regaining who we are, man, as Hebrew Israelites, man. That's what's bringing this kingdom down, man. Going out and exposing all of the wickedness that's going on in this world behind, the so-called white man. That's how we bringing him down, man. Okay. It says, casting down imagination and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bring up into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Right. So we casting down all the imaginations and every hard thing that comes up against this truth, man. All right, letting the people know that Esau, the so-called white man, is not gonna rule the earth forever, man. That the so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans aren't gonna be on the bottom or the totem pole forever, man. That the next ruling power that's gonna come up are the Israelites, man. That all these different nations are gonna come against America and blow this place down with nuclear missiles, man. All these things that we're bringing out, exposing Esau's wickedness to the T, man. We're bringing all this out, man. And through the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, all these things are causing a domino effect, because us calling on Yahweh Shem Shah is the defining factor to let all this be known, man. So we ain't gotta go out and do anything carnally, man, because the Spirit of the Lord is what's doing all this, man. Yahweh Shem Shah is the one that's doing all this, man. Okay. Because this truth is hurting these devils, man. That's why they're doing the things they're doing. They're flagging brothers' videos. They're taking brothers' pages down, man. They're building up cases to try to come against us with these false allegations, such as calling brothers rapists, terrorists, and whatnot, man. They're doing all these things because this truth is hurting them, man, and there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, this is Luke 21:15. It says, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." Okay, so that thing that it's saying, it said he shall give us a mouth and wisdom. Well, he's putting his words into our mouths, man. These scriptures are our ultimate weapon against Esau and this system, man. That's why it was a crime back in slavery for Jake to read a so-called Negro to read the Bible, man, because they knew what was in this Bible, and they knew once Jake remembered who he was, that hey, I can no longer control him, man, and that's what they see right now, man. That's why you got brothers all over the four corners of the world waking up, because they see that the so-called white man, he ain't got no power against us now. Why? Because we know who our true power is now, man. We no longer fear the devil, man. We only thing we fear is how about Shem Shah, and Esau can't do anything to us but kill this flesh, man. Because once this flesh is gone, and the Lord has our spirit, and we be of the elect, man, if that is a lot to go that route, man, and we're gonna be brought back as the first to rise, the dead are gonna rise first in Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, So there's nothing they can do against this word, man. Like I said, man, you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, man. So the more our videos get flagged, man, more videos are gonna come out. You shut one brother's page down, 10 more go out, man. You try to stop brothers' live stream, man. Hey, we stop it and put another one out, man. So there's nothing that you can do to try to make this word stop, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shah said that his words are gonna go out through the world, man. Okay. So there's nothing the devil can do, man. Yahweh Shem Shah put these words in our mouth, man, and these words are killing this place, man. Okay. This is Jeremiah 5:14. It says, "Wherefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, because ye speak this word, Behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Okay? Because Yahweh Shemel Shai is dealing with us, man. You know, he's putting his spirit in us to go out and push this word, man. And like I said, they can't gainsay nor resist this word because, like I said, the truth is the truth, man. Esau, you are the devil. So-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, you are the real Israelites, man. America is falling. The Lord, through the prophecies they are speaking, you know. So everything that we bring out, man, is coming to pass, man. So he said that he will make our words fire, and the people wood, and it shall devour them, because these people are getting eaten up by this word, man. This place is crumbling through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Why? Because we bringing this word out, man. Hey, through the spirit, man, America's already been finished, man. We're just waiting up patiently for it to physically happen now, because the Lord, you know, Yahweh Shai, when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago, man, he defeated Satan, man. We're just waiting to see this place fall physically, man. You know, because the Lord already defeated this world, man. You know, he defeated this world whenever he went up on the cross, man. Okay? So that right here is all we're doing is just playing out the physical part now, man. Okay? So these people are this people, the system, everything is getting devoured by the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay, because this word right here is the ultimate weapon, man. All right, the Lord said he put the spirit he put the spirit in us, man, to go set this place on fire, man. And that physical fire is gonna come, man. Okay, this is Hebrews 4:12. It says, "For the word of Yahweh Shem Shai is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Man, right? The words of Yahweh Shem Shai says it's quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, man. So, like I said, we ain't gotta go out there and get weapons, and we go out there and fight with the scriptures, man. You know, we go out there and you know, and we cut people's souls up with this word, man, because this is the ultimate defining factor of you know of that fight that we're fighting, man. You know, we ain't got to physically, you know, go out and knock nobody out, you know, shoot nobody, nothing like that, man, because at the end of the day, the Lord is the one that has power over the soul. So if you're gonna die, you know, that's his will. But at the end of the day, all we're out there to do is just push this word, man. So people don't want to come up and, you know, with their philosophies or whatever they want to do to come against this word, man, we beat them down with the truth, man. You know, and they can't resist it, because anything that they come up with that's false doctrine, we filter it through the scriptures and destroy that, whatever it is, man. That's not of this truth, man. You know, because the Lord gave us an unction to know all things, man. So we combat any false doctrine, any false philosophy, or any vain thing that these people try to come against us with, man. Why? Because this is the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. All right, the Lord says he put his work. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick, man, because this ain't of us, man. You know, we ain't just waking up, going out there speaking out our own hearts, man. No, this is everything we speak of is Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay. That's not the one I just thought about. It's a lot. I can't think of the scripture off the top of my head, but pretty much, like I said, man, Yahweh Shemel Shai says that his word, these are his words, man. You know, that he comes in the volume of the book, man. You know, it's somewhere in Psalms, man. Salaki, trying to think of it. Yeah, the Lord says he comes in the volume of the book. So hey, we're bringing you Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, we're giving you the Lord himself, man. Okay. Lord willing, I can find that, man. I can't think of it at the top of my head. But these words aren't ours, man. There's no private interpretation when it comes to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. These aren't our words, man. You know. Where's that? Here you go. Psalms 40:7. Call out Yahweh Shemel Shah. It says, "Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me." Okay, so the Lord, this whole Bible is the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why they call this book the Comforter, man. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is with us whenever we read this book, man. You know, He's suffering with us, man. So when we deal with the spirit, man, and we're actually bringing you Yahweh Shah, man. So the Lord Himself is the one that's tearing this place down, not us, man. We ain't gotta do nothing but go out there and push this word, man, and the Lord's gonna do the rest, man. Okay. Because through this, hey, this word is what's tearing this place down, man. You know. A couple more scriptures, you know. Just kind of going in the spirit, man. But at the end of the day, man, hey, this fight that we're fighting, man, this is of the Lord, man. This ain't of us, man. You know. This is Nahum 3:5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." How is that being done? It's being done through these scriptures, man. We're exposing the so-called white man and his system through the scriptures, man. The scriptures is telling you that America is Babylon the Great, man. America is the one that's polluting the whole world through their sick philosophies, you know, westernized ways, man. You know, America is the one that's destroying the whole earth, man. Really, it's through the so-called white man, but this is his main source of you know, witchcraft, man. Which, you know, it goes from here. It's mainly here, the Vatican, and you know, Britain, man. You know, them Esau's three main sources to push his madness, man. Okay. But it says that his nakedness is being uncovered, man. Hey, America is being shown to be the heart that it really is, man. You know, the great whore, man. You know, that's not being brought out by nobody else but the men of Great Millstone, start with our apostle elders of Great Millstone, man. Okay. We're the ones exposing the devil for who he really is, man. And through that is showing you that, hey, this place is no longer in power, man, because we couldn't do this, you know, 40, 50, 60 years ago, man, because Esau would be killing us, man. You know, for us to even have a Bible in our possession, man, that would lead to our death. But now we're out on the corners proclaiming that America is doomed. America is gonna end up in a fiery place, man, because through ICBM nuclear missiles being shot by all these other countries, man. We couldn't come out and tell you these things, you know, all them years ago, man. But it's showing you how weak this place has become, and how that happening through the exposure of this place by the scriptures, man. Okay. This is 2 Thessalonians 2. I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, "And ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way." Because the mystery of iniquity has already been worked, because the so-called white man has been revealed to be the devil, man. You know, that's no longer a question anymore, man. America is Babylon the Great, man. That's no longer in question anymore, man. All right. The America's fate is no longer in question no more, because it's no longer, you know, thought that this place is gonna go on forever anymore, man. All that is being exposed thanks to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua through these scriptures, man. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." So, like I said, man, through the spirit of his mouth, which are his prophets, man. You know, we're going out there and proclaiming that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy this place with thermonuclear missiles and actually come back on in so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of God, man. They're simultaneously going to destroy this place, man. Okay. It says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and lying wonders." So the Lord's going to destroy this place along with the so-called white man, you know. So there's no gray areas when it comes to knowing how this story is going to end, man. And the Lord gave you the whole blueprint, man. All right. So like I said, we ain't got to do nothing but go out and preach this word, man. This preaching this word is what's tearing this place down, man. Okay. You know. And I got one more precept. I'm gonna close this out. This is Proverbs 13:9. It says, "The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out." All right, so the light of the righteous rejoiceth because hey, the righteous, which is the elect of Israel, man, we're rejoicing because hey, we see in the prophecies that Yahweh Shemel Shah prophesied about all throughout the scriptures are speaking. We're seeing the downfall of this place, and we're rejoicing because we know that very soon that we're gonna be delivered, Lord willing, we be the men, and we're gonna finally be able to go home and start the world anew in righteousness, man. And it says, "But the lamp of the wicked shall be put out," man, because wickedness will no longer have a ruling spot in this world after Yahweh Shemel Shah returns, man. You know, once the Israelites are put up in the power seat, man, the wicked will no longer have a place in this world. Okay, the light of the wicked will be put out, man. The so-called white man will be taken out of power and put in hardcore bondage for 1,000 years and then wiped out completely, man. You know, they're gonna be the first nation of people that will be genocide off the earth, man, and righteously so, man. Okay, so hey, all this is getting played out right in front of our eyes, man. So hey, brothers, we ain't gotta do nothing but let the Lord do His work, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it, man. Because hey, he has everything already laid out for us. All we gotta do is wait upon Him, man, and we got it, man. Okay. So with that, Lord willing, that you were edified, man, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders of great millstone, that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and blessings to the elect, man. Shalom.